Yes, Kenyans. Tamu sana. Yes, tamu sana. Yes. Yesterday, David Murathe hinted at a possibility of One Kenya Alliance eventually teaming up with Raila Amolo Odinga. And today, One Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi has also hinted on the same. Just a few days after Uhuru and Raila were seen together strolling the town, inspecting some projects. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about some misconceptions doing rounds in Kenya today. And before I talk about those misconceptions, for those who have been following this channel keenly, can attest to the fact that I'm one person who has differed with very many political analysts, specifically on William Ruto. At a time, William Ruto was seen to be very, very popular in central Kenya. I was of a contrary opinion that William Ruto was enjoying a false popularity. Most analysts, even up to now, still believe that maybe William Ruto is popular in central Kenya. That's a misconception. That has been a misconception that people have been fed to by the media. Ruto's popularity in Mount Kenya is almost nil. And I want you to listen to me very carefully. It's almost nil, zero. Yes, zero. That's what I've always maintained here. And they just concluded BBI in the county assembly can give some credence to what I'm saying. Before the BBI was voted in the county assemblies, all MCAs were drumming up support, not really drumming up support for the BBI. Most of them were saying they were going to reject that BBI. So when it came to the county assembly, in the entire Mount Kenya county assemblies, including those ones in the Rift Valley, only 2 MCAs opposed the BBI report. Before the vote, they were all saying they were going to oppose it. So the same applies to what is happening on the ground. These people on the ground, here, today they can tell you of how they love William Ruto. But when now it comes to voting folks, that's a different issue. That one I'm very sure. I'm very, very sure. So there is a misconception also in Western Kenya, the Mulembe Nation. There is a misconception that Musalia Mudavadi is now controlling the Mulembe vote. That's what most of us are being made to believe. That now it's Musalia Mudavadi who is controlling the Mulembe vote and that Raila is not wanted there. Some people have been made to believe that. That's very false, ladies and gentlemen. Voting pattern in the Mulembe Nation, we all know, is very unique. And one Raila Amolo Odinga has some kind of a special attachment to the Mulembe Nation. And Mulembe Nation has not been voting for Raila because of Mudavadi or because of Wetangula. They have been voting for Raila because they have identified with his brand of politics. And that is not going to change in the foreseeable future. As long as Raila Amolo Odinga is still going to be in politics, that may not change much. Yes, it can change a little bit, but it won't change much. Look, let me give you an example of Busia County. It will be very hard to convince a Marachi or maybe a Samia in Kakamega County or a Tiriki to abandon Raila. These are all lawyers. It will be very hard to convince these people or a Manyala to dump Raila and vote for Mudavadi. Even one Mudavadi to be on the ballot paper and then Raila on the ballot paper, it will be very hard to convince these sub-tribes of the Mulembe Nation to dump Raila. And I've come also to realize, ladies and gentlemen, that these Mulembe people, these lawyers talking bad about Raila everywhere on social media, Raila finished, Raila what, Raila what. These have never been Raila supporters. These ones have all along been very busy voting for Jubilee government. In fact, they were very busy voting for Jubilee as others were voting for Raila. So today, they are telling us that Raila is finished in the Mulembe nation. Simply because they have never voted for Raila. That is the truth, folks. Don't be cheated. There is what we call the loud minority, the loud minority and the silent majority. What we are seeing today in the Mulembe nation is the loud minority who are now trying to make everybody feel that what they are saying is the actual true position of the Mulembe nation, while the silent majority are still quiet and very skeptical of the whole thing. Majority of lawyers, ladies and gentlemen, as of now, they are still very skeptical. They are waiting to see exactly what is happening. In the event Mudavadi is not even the candidate of maybe One Kenya Alliance, the majority of the Mulembe nation will not vote for Mudavadi. I can tell you for a fact and take that to the bank. Majority of the Mulembe nation are still skeptical. They're still skeptical. They've adopted a wait and see kind of attitude. So this misconception that Raila is unwanted there, that is not true. It's just a misconception. Because Mulembe nation has got a very funny history with Musalia Mudavadi. Anytime Musalia Mudavadi departs away from Raila, the people always humiliate him at the ballot. In 2002, Musalia Mudavadi was a whole vice president of the then powerful administration of Nyayo. The people in Sabatia humiliated him and even voted him out as a member of parliament in Sabatia. A whole vice president being voted out as even an MP. That was in 2002 when they parted ways with Raila. Then look at 2007. When he joined with Raila again, he became the lawyer kingpin. Yes, that was 2007. Then in 2013, he drifts away from Raila, and then Raila beats him in his own backyard of the Mulembe nation. 2017, he rejoins Raila, and then he's also seen to be a kingpin. So it simply means that Mudavadi's kind of politics in the Luya land is somehow intertwined to his closeness with Raila. The further he drifts away from Raila, the more he loses votes on the ground in the Mulembe nation. And this I've always maintained, and there is a video I did some times back, where I said that leadership of the Mulembe nation will come from the lake. I did a video on that, and I even talked a lot about the prophet, the renowned prophet Elijah Masinde, who said leadership of the Mulembe nation will come from the lake. And maybe that explains why anytime Mudavadi drifts away from Raila, the Mulembe nation always treats him very badly. So in 2022, ladies and gentlemen, Musalia Mudavadi has no option but just to team and work with Raila Amolo Odinga. It seems to appear that Raila holds the key for a Mudavadi's acceptance in the Mulembe nation. That is a fact, and that's not debatable. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, some people have been telling me about the volume of my video and about the lighting. So I'm working on the volume of my gadgets and on lighting. And in our subsequent videos, I think we shall have fixed those problems. Otherwise, folks, if you've bumped on this video for the very first time, tap on the subscription button and also on the notification bell in order to receive a notification anytime we upload a new video. We upload videos on a daily basis, specifically on trending topics and on latest news. Otherwise, don't forget to give this video a like. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Thank you.